In the Erebonian Empire, Rein Schwarzer enrolls at the Thor's Military Academy, which houses both noble and common class students. Depending on your social status, nobles are sorted into class 1 and 2, while the common students are sorted into the remaining classes. After orientation, you and 8 other students are informed that you have been hand-selected to be a part of a brand new program known as Class 7, which doesn't discriminate by social class, but by unique weapons and character traits. You quickly learn that your new teacher has quite questionable methods of teaching at times, as the entire class falls into a trap door that leads into a monster-infested basement of an old schoolhouse. Class 7 is tasked to go on field studies to learn more about the various cities in Erebonian and the potential risk of civil war breaking out between the noble-led provincial army and the commoners' working-class reformists. As the story progresses, you soon learn that there's a third group led by terrorists who are fueling the fire to start an even bigger war between the neighboring nations. The battle system is a turn-based battle system, but I would also argue that it could also be a 3D tactical system as well. During your turn, you can choose one of 5 options: move your character to a new position on the field, do a normal attack, perform a craft skill which each character has their own unique skills, use a magic arts depending on what quartz you have equipped on them, select an item to use on your characters within range, or attempt to run away from battle. Later, you'll also be able to swap out characters from your reserve, but that won't be until much later in the game. You can also link 2 characters together, which will result in your teammates stepping in to block attacks as well as doing follow-up damage to the enemies. The students are given an Arcus unit that houses a Master Quartz, which will grant additional stat boosts and arts that can be used. Regular quartz can be added to Arcus as well, similar to that of equipping materia in Final Fantasy VII. You'll also need to build bonds between your classmates to unlock additional link commands to help out during battles. Your performance will be ranked at the end of each field study, which will grant you some pretty good rewards if you manage to complete the optional objectives as well. The game has a 31.7% completion rate with only a 7.3% platinum success rate, meaning that 23% of those who beat the game manage to get the platinum trophy. The rarest trophy to get is Field Guide to Erebonian Wildlife, which you have to analyze all 197 possible enemies and allies that you encounter. I can't believe that I've never heard of this game, or series for that matter, before, but I can't wait to play the rest of the Legend of Heroes games that came before and after this one. This game has quickly made it up the ranks of games that I would strongly recommend people to play.